from Arjona, Colombia, el escorpión, Miguel Marriaga, defending his WBO Featherweight World Championship, representing the Espinosa Boxing Club, y Puro Nogales, Sonora, Mexico, Óscar Valdez Jr.
Óscar Valdez entered the StubHub Center as the undefeated WBO Featherweight Champion, eager to show why many viewed him as one of Mexico's next great boxing stars.
Now Ruiz is taking a beating. Look at these right hands, left hook, right hand, the lemon shot, and down he goes again, right on top of it. This fight's all over.
Known for his aggressive, crowd-pleasing style, Valdez had quickly developed a reputation for blistering combinations, body punching, and the ability to break down opponents with relentless pressure.
Oh, he's trapped on the ropes, and the sitting duck. No, got to stop it. Victor jumps in, Óscar Valdez.
Coming off a dominant TKO win over Japanese Osaba in his first title defense, he carried the confidence of a young champion determined to prove he could handle even more dangerous challengers. Fighting in front of a passionate Southern California crowd, Valdez saw the showdown with Marriaga as both a test of his toughness and an opportunity to further solidify his place among the elite of the featherweight division.
That was a good jab, and there follows it with the right. So once again, the quick start
hand that just strafed the face of Marriaga.
And I believe in favor of the fighter out Sonora.
He is throwing hard shots and moving Marriaga back.
Yeah, you see him boxing like I thought he would.
Good counter shot there. Marriaga showing that.
Well, he hit Valdez with a hard right hand. Valdez got to get away from that right hand and not mix it up right away.
The biggest
Thudding jab as he comes in and then throws a hard hook to the body.
You know, honestly, I feel like he needs to stop throwing those wide shots right away, especially swinging that air.
Manny Robles, who did double duty tonight, 2 world title fights.
Valdez and Magdaleno, and they say the positive energy just rubs off. Picking yourself up off the floor.
Yes.
You can't be that calm.
No, you can't.
He has punches from all angles, Tim.
I love it. You know, he switches it up, uppercut, down to the body.
Valdez expending a lot of energy, and he eats a right hand. Marriaga, good counter right. Valdez, and you can see he's able to wing a shot and a counter right again by Marriaga.
Exert the energy to be the initiator of the exchanges and then making him pay when he makes a mistake.
That's round 2.
Real good. Marriaga lands a jab. Let's see that right hand slips in there. Getting countered. He got to move his head after he throws shots.
That earlier combination, you've got to continue to work with feints, and now I want you to pressure him more. Feints, and then square to go all night long.
He sparred 128 back. It's fast. He's got good hand speed.
It's quick and accurate. They both exchanged overhand rights. Marriaga first landed his.
That he could stand toe-to-toe with Óscar Valdez because Valdez doesn't have that 11 thing toe-to-toe with anybody. He's that great of an idea.
By Marriaga as he steps in and now backs up and a body shot in the right hand.
See Óscar Valdez take 3-4 shots like that without answering. Marriaga's here to fight.
He's game.
Over the left eye of Óscar Valdez now, there are some marks as he fires back a good stiff jab.
You can't sit there too long with this guy, Marriaga. You got to hit and move. Hit and move. See that stiff jab there? That's beautiful work, but he can't end up in nose man.
But he didn't go anywhere. Now Marriaga right back to work.
But see, this is where Óscar Valdez starts to look good. He's got his footwork going, he's moving his waist.
Now he's getting on his bicycle, moving, finding angles, and catching him as Marriaga comes in.
Marriaga coming in, landing shots to the body, firing to the head. These are scoring shots.
Manny Robles says.
Let's see here what's going to happen here. See, he ends up in no man's land there. You know, he's trying to get... There you go. That's the left hook right there that he landed. Marriaga said it didn't hurt.
Manny Robles in Óscar's corner. What did you tell him there? Oh, 1 second, guys.
Wait for a second. Real meaningful shots by Valdez.
He's a bad boy, and he smells blood right now. He landed with that combination. But here comes Marriaga. It's starting to heat up.
Oscar's
in his face in the second half of the fight after 6.
See, Valdez does throw with such a
switch up. Marriaga's one-dimensional. He's going to be in his face all night, just like that, moving forward.
This is with a wild hook, but he is throwing. He really thought we were double agents. He wouldn't give Tim Bradley anything.
No.
Shot. Valdez did a lot of work in this round. I agree with you, Tim. I don't want to jump out. It looks like Valdez really reasserted himself in that round, however.
Marriaga landed an uppercut, then Valdez landed an overhand right, a left hook, and another one, and followed it up with a combination and hurt Marriaga. He stung with Marriaga's game. He's in it to win it tonight. He's going to give Valdez all the
Just keep boxing.
He is throwing Tim Bradley like he's trying to tear his head off with every shot.
Caught with shots in that right hand.
Round 5, the main event. Oscar Valdez defending his WBO Featherweight title. It was thought to be this would be the toughest fight of the night. But again, Marriaga, the way he comes out against him.
He's going to turn southpaw, and he's going to shoot from that position.
26 fights.
Yeah, he kind of slowed down right now. He can't find Valdez right now. He's shooting his jab, but he can't find anything else.
You see the physique of Oscar Valdez. He's more filled out. You see all the muscle still in Miguel.
I think Valdez should box, find him on different angles, keep his hands.
Marriaga attacks.
He's trying to weaken Valdez.
Full assault on Valdez.
See, Valdez is moving his head while he's moving back with his hands down. If I was Marriaga, hooks just like that, make him run into shots, because he's finding different angles.
Now Valdez
right now, but I still think it's a close fight right now.
And it's a very, tough, intelligent fighters.
Using his angles, he's showing a different dimension to his game.
You can digest that. Seriously, you think of bantamweights, featherweights, try to score for three straight minutes.
And exchange punches, but he can really do it all inside of that ring. You just don't want to do too much of it at a time.
It just smacks of like, oh, he's using the ring. Well, no, score.
Well, but he's making Marriaga fight his fight. He's making Marriaga
leaning forward, and he's smart enough to know to throw that uppercut. And he went hard to the body there.
And this might be one of these rounds where, all right, who's actually scoring? Now, Valdez hit him with a hook there. That landed. But Marriaga has
to recognize that it's a veteran tactic. He's throwing the uppercut. He's following the head.
Good action there in the final moments.
Tim Marriaga got some good work in.
Yeah, he's coming in forward. He's closing the gap on Valdez. He needs to keep his hands up, stay close to the body, and go around him.
Let's go back to the corner and Christina Pancha. Christina?
Yeah, I was just in the corner talking with Manny Robles. Use the jab and use the angles. That's part of the game plan. He wants him to outwork him and out-jab him, like you said.
Good body shot counter by Marriaga.
Valdez was going to be going, and he met him with the shot to the body.
It's like Valdez with a real
chasing him. Marriaga's no longer cutting the ring. He has him in the center of the ring.
And answers back.
You see that right hand is making a home for himself because Valdez is moving out. He needs to keep his hands up. And this is where the tying up comes.
Really caught Marriaga earlier in this piece.
I don't think he's tired, but you know what? He's showing signs of it.
Again, outstanding work rate by Oscar Valdez.
Powering. They're just one shot away from changing the whole dynamic of this fight.
These close rounds could go to him. What a fight.
When you beat him to the punch, you're doing well, but you've got to do it consistently. How are you doing in energy? I'm good. All of Colombia is waiting for you to come home with the belt.
Round 8. I tell you what, it is. Valdez is being tested, but there is danger here. Marriaga flashes out on the young champ. Valdez advancing, lands with a hook.
Shots. And you're exerting a lot of punches. Valdez is giving them punches.
Yeah, there's a high work rate on both sides.
Yes.
There's a lot of pressure. He's like a major league pitcher these days, right? Everything is full throttle.
Now, if you swing at air, the energy goes out of you. Marriaga slowing down a bit right now to not get caught with shots. You see how that's smart. See how he beat.
You meant Valdez
escaping there, and he is doing the advancing like 4 jabs in a right hand
from Valdez. in this round. You see lots of headshots and jabs and movement.
Ask them to move. It's harder to land to the body when you're not static.
Not really. I mean, you got to switch up the combinations.
There it is.
Valdez answered with a hook to the body. Marriaga's busy. He lands a body shot.
Marriaga landed an uppercut. These are some hard rounds to score, guys.
Valdez did all the hard work and then let Marriaga close the rounds. It reminds me of the...
Can't steal it. Got to outpoint the person. Unless you rock them, and nobody's getting rocked here, even with the good hard shots.
Yeah, but Marriaga's pressing forward.
Close rounds here in this fight, and that's what you expected. You expected these guys to go toe-to-toe. There's been that, and there's also been some good...
And he's keeping Marriaga at bay, which Valdez is doing right now.
And you just see how a footnote in boxing history, or will you have a long reign? You see how difficult it is to the top featherweight.
He's game. You see it right now.
I mean, that's a loaded weight class, so you're not going to become the top rated in leather, but he's also dishing it out.
And he's pressing forward right now, and he's trying to catch Valdez as Valdez pulls out and tries to get away.
Just not too many jabs. He flashes out there.
That's about the third or fourth time I see Valdez spit.
He's at the mouthpiece, and you have to spit it out.
He's being made to work. There's no question.
He's trying to weaken, just like that.
Went to the body there and then tried to fire up off the head. As Valdez looked to land and Marriaga weathered the storm, came right back.
No, he cannot. Oh, he got hit with a right hand over the top.
Yep.
You're right, there's a little more fatigue from Óscar Valdez as I say that.
So that could be an issue as the fight progresses.
Valdez makes him miss for the final 6 seconds. I think Marriaga's made it difficult.
You see Marriaga forcing him back. See, he didn't land too much right there, but he landed a couple little shots in there.
Valdez was spitting blood. I need you to use your distance, says Manny Robles.
He can use it.
Valdez opens up round 10, firing off a number of jabs and then a hook.
And I'm a champion.
But sometimes guys get themselves into trouble when they don't know how to.
Caught him on the way in. Marriaga is just sneaky powerful.
Opened up the right.
Sure has.
Oh,
and he lands it.
And a good right hand by Marriaga. And touches him again. Marriaga's one of his better rounds. And he catches him again with a right hand. He rocked him with a hook. Valdez sends him down with a hook. Just when he was getting hurt, he drops Marriaga.
6, 7, 8. Quiere seguir. Caminar aquí. Caminar ahí. Y camina aquí. Camina aquí.
What a right hand.
This is a stop him now. There it is right now.
Valdez.
StubHub center fight.
This is what we've been waiting on.
Right hand by Valdez. He gets him in the corner and another right hand. Jack Reese is looking closely. Wow. As he opens up, Marriaga.
The crowd on their feet here in Carson, California. This could be a signature moment in the career of Óscar Valdez, but Marriaga still has a lot of heart.
Wow.
Now they go to war.
Marriaga just landed.
A big right hand.
And he wound up with that hook.
The Marriaga shots here.
Valdez is looking to measure him with that hook. And to the body. Again to the body.
He's showing he's a true champion.
And Marriaga ends the round somehow marching forward. The moment that it looked like Marriaga was taking over, Valdez answered back. Here it is as Marriaga comes after him and is landing with these shots and hurt Valdez. And there, the hook.
A clean punch on Marriaga. See, he's there. Nope, there he saw it and he threw it. Valdez seen it at the right time.
How do you beat power? You time it.
Timing.
A spectacular round 10. We go to the 11th round. And where I thought I saw a little bit of energy ebbing from him. I wonder if he can keep this going. Marriaga with a hook.
A ton of heart. We talked about him working in the altitude of Mexico. All that sparring, this is where it pays off.
The intelligent fighters that they were, and let it fly. Let it go. Marriaga moves in again. Meaningful shots. And he was so hurt. It's amazing he's throwing the way he is now. Think of how hurt and wobbled Marriaga was. And going down on his back. and he's still throwing shots like this.
I mean, he wobbled, he went back and forth, and then went down.
He was disconnected.
Yes,
then you just really, you have no control.
Remember, did you see how much time the ref gave Marriaga?
Yes, he did. He made him walk forward, make him walk to the side. Nonetheless, I think Jack did the
throwing those, throw a hard uppercut and a hook. Valdez comes back with his own hook.
Well,
I agree, Jack's over, but it did buy him a little more time and a hook by Valdez.
So Marriaga right now is touching. Looks like Valdez is trying to catch him with another left hook.
Marriaga is scoring though. He landed with that hook and then
he's throwing right now. He's in front. And Valdez is waiting on him to land those shots.
And he still is able to get out of the way. Marriaga moves back, gets hit with that hook. Valdez wants him to go down. Valdez
last round as they go to the replay.
You see right here, Valdez is just waiting for his opportunities right now to land clean. He's allowing him to let his hands go so he can find opportunities. When your hands leave your face,
you have this fight won. You have this fight in the bag. If you're not going to work, don't stay there. Just box him.
12th and final round. Featherweight Championship. Finally got the knockdown on Miguel Marriaga, but Marriaga has answered back. And
I don't see a lot of power on the punches of Marriaga right now. I don't think he has his legs underneath him.
Well, Valdez is answering right now. You can hear Tim Bradley, Manny Robles in the corner and saying, if you're going to box, box. But if you don't stand there and do nothing. But the thing is, I think he knows
what is it in the air here? I think it's testosterone because both of these guys are really fighting for their countries, fighting for their...
Marriaga's face is all marked up and puffy. He has taken a lot of punishment.
Marriaga needs to be careful.
4 punches at a time.
Shot to the back of the head as Valdez was ducking down.
Two. Plenty of dangerous spots. Flash right hand from Valdez and another.
See, Valdez is waiting to punch in between his punches. He's waiting for his opportunities right there.
Landed the hook now. Final 30 seconds.
Sensational round by both fighters.
You know Valdez wants it. Wants to answer with a knock, marches forward, and let's go with his hands.
Valdez is hurt right now. I think he's more winded and exhausted than anything.
He did a lot of work in that round and in that fight.
I know he had his hand up. He knew I was going to throw that left hook. That's why we kept on throwing that jab so he can, get a little comfortable and we can land that left hook. I did feel his punches. He's a hard-hitting fighter. Like I said, he wasn't easy. And thank God I just won the fight.
By way of unanimous decision, and still WBO Featherweight Champion of the World, Puro Nogales, Óscar